Welcome to the 1 Minute Apologist. 1 Minute Apologist. If you had 1 minute to be able to unpack for the audience, apologetics seeks to give credible answers to curious questions, to give a defense. Does the Bible approve polygamy? Just because the Bible records something doesn't mean it approves it. Right from the beginning of Scriptures in Genesis chapter 2, verse 24, it says that a man shall leave his mother and father and shall be cleaved to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh. Not only that, in Deuteronomy 17:17, it gives a prohibition to kings to not take many wives lest their hearts become estrayed from God. We know in the Scriptures that polygamous relationships cause much problems for Solomon, for David. Moreover, in the New Testament, we see in 1 Timothy chapter 3, verse 2, that one of the qualifications of a church leader is that they are to be the husband of one wife. Well, kings in the Old Testament and church leaders in the New Testament were the role models of the moral community. And so what went for the king and what went for the church leaders was certainly what was to go for the lay body. That being said, it's important for us to understand that just because something isn't judged on the spot doesn't mean it won't be judged eventually. We will all have to stand before God to give an account for our actions. Finally, the fact that God still blessed people like Abraham, Jacob, David, and Solomon, even though they had polygamous relationships, goes to show that God is a God of grace. The moody, perceived God of the Old Testament is really Mr. Mercy. It's a good thing for us to realize that God didn't allow the sins of our forefathers to thwart His redemptive plan. Next time you read about polygamy in the Bible, realize that God is a God of grace, that He would still work through those characters in Scriptures to bring about His overall plan.